Palworld is gonna die, and it is your fault. No, just kidding. But it really seems like Palworld is now getting to an end. After how long now? Wow, after not even a year. And they're okay. So apparently Nintendo could already have started this legal battle a long time ago, basically when they came out. The thing is, this game was so popular. We're like, okay, you know what? Let's not get too much hate. Let's just wait a little bit, okay? Just a little bit. It's like a couple of months. Also, apparently they didn't want to make a move unless it was very sure that they could win, because you know, legal stuff is a little bit messy and a little, you get a little bit here, you get a little bit of that. And if the enemy team has Saul Goodman, then it's practically already game over. And so probably Nintendo didn't really want to risk having to fight Saul Goodman, which they would have lost instantly, of course. Now, if you're living under a rock just as me, then you probably don't even know what the heck I'm talking about. Well, I'm talking about basically Pokemon with guns. That's right, somebody had the great idea, probably American by the way. You know what? What if we just take Pokemon and give them a bunch of freedom? I mean, just look at this. What's not to love about that? I mean, I would definitely buy that. I didn't do that, but I would, okay? And so basically their claim is that Palworld is mainly copying their designs for Pokemon, which I can totally not understand. I mean, when I look at these designs, I say, she has a flower on top of her head, just like this thing over there, but you know, it's I think art is in the eye of the viewer. What does this have to do with this? I don't know, but in my opinion, this is not basically a copy-paste scenario here, I would argue. Of course, I'm not supposed to give my own opinion on these matters since I'm just the reporter, but I mean, she has like white flower petals instead of yellow ones like in Pokemon, so what do you want to say about that, Nintendo? I mean, basically, you know? So, what you can basically expect if, Nintendo wins this case, that Palworld is apparently going to be removed from Steam and other stores, of course. So you would not be able to play it anymore, obviously. And so it basically kind of makes sense that Nintendo didn't really want to pull the dick move card right after the game launched to kind of poo on all the players that really like the game. But they're doing it now. Also, basically, Nintendo already had a couple of these cases. I mean, they're a big company, kind of makes sense. And so they won quite a few. If they win this one, I don't want to say anything, but it doesn't really look good for Palworld. But at the end of the day, I am not an expert, okay? So if you know more, leave it in the comments. And practically we're looking at the worst case scenario here with Palworld being completely removed from stores. It could also be like just minor penalties, which could even only be temporary, but like I said, a lot of stuff can happen, in the battlefield of the lawsuits, There could be rockets flying left and right, hitting the lawyers, and they do like sick ninja moves and flip the rockets, return them, and pew 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 and pow pow pow, the usual stuff. And so basically anything can happen. And of course, this basically creates an example for Nintendo, and they're basically kind of saying that if they win this, or let's say they win this, okay, basically saying that, you know what, if you try to copy our cute little plant people ever again, and do horrible things to you, don't do it. Basically this kind of stuff. But yeah, that's it from me for now. Leave a like if you want Palworld to die. Leave a like if you want it to survive. And leave a like if you just hate all games altogether. And of course, please let me know what you know about all of this. This was basically just, you know, an overview of on the entire situation so far. No real detailed insights, so I would appreciate any comments down below.